Hi, I'm King Prime, and this is Big Convoy. And that is today's review. Now, before we start, I'm going to tell you the story as to why I honestly champion this figure. I know a lot of people are very mixed on this figure. It's very mixed in the fandom. Some people say it looks like poop. Some people will say it's awesome. Some people will say it's mid. I personally say it is a figure that you appreciate but don't like how it's engineered, but admire the fun gimmicks. That's how I'm going to put it. For me, this figure is just awesome. Now, yes, he does have a ass blaster, and it's like a good chunk of his alternate mode that we will be sharing together for the first time today, because I have not transformed this guy in the 3 weeks I have had him, because I've just been enjoying the robot mode. But before we legitimately start, I'm going to tell you why I love this figure. So it's not a secret anymore. You all know that me and Queen ended. And the night I made my choice, my mom gave me $60 and told me to go with my dad and distract myself. So we go to Walmart, and I'm just sitting there kind of in tears, not knowing what to do with my life. Go to the Hot Wheels, nothing really that interesting. Go to action figures and Legos, nothing really rings the bell. I go to the Transformers, which is usually empty, just has Barricade, Wind Charger, and Arachnid, and a Snarl, I think, is whatever the Stegosaurus Dinobot name is. And I'm looking at the leader classes, and I see out of the corner of my eye, there's something in the back. I reach forward, I pull it, and Big Convoy, and I'm like, okay, alright, okay. So, I buy him. I open him up, and he was the thing that distracted me the most during the most painful night of my life that I've ever experienced. So, I don't like this figure because it's a good figure. I like this figure because of what it did for me. Now, let's get into the review. And for starters, I'm going to remove his ass blaster because I'm not going to deal with that on the figure. So, he himself is honestly a Voyager class figure charged at leader because of all of the gimmicks and plastic. And I understand that. I understand why. I'm not going to throw heads over the fact he's tiny and should not be a leader. I think he should. I think he's a great leader class, in fact. Articulation-wise, he's incredible. He's got great articulation. Arms can go out that far. He's got forward butterfly. If you use the transformation joint, he can go back in the butterfly. He's got 90 degrees at the elbow, which is standard. Elbow swivel. He even has a waist swivel, which I was a little shocked at because all the kibble. His legs can kick that far. His knees bend about 89 degrees, I would say, maybe 90. He has ankle pivot and some toe articulation, but it's not really toe articulation. His head's on a ball joint. It can move all around crazy and stuff. He's also got wrist swivel. And 2 leg swivels for some reason. One's for transformation, one's for articulation. Oh, and spread. He's got good spread. Just got to move the mammoth legs out of the way and he can spread. Now, gimmick-wise, these 2 tusks can come off and put under his arms and sling like tonfas. And I won't do that because I don't like the way that looks. He has these 2 other tonfas in his arm here that kind of bitch to pull it, actually. Either way, they come out and they sling under his arm. Pretty cool figure for what it is. You have these miso silos in his mammoth's freaking brain, essentially. He's got these anchors that come on the back of the side of his chins. The legs can come forward and become guns, I guess. Sure. Hey, Japanese are weird with their cartoons. They are. Just look at some animes. Ugh. Now, I am going to say this. I am a sucker for Japanese Transformers, Japanese Beast Wars too, but I don't buy all the Japanese Beast Wars, because Beast Wars was not my thing. Beast Wars has never been my thing. I've just recently got into Beast Wars. And I will say, they are definitely some of the most fun Transformers out there, even though I've only ever owned 2 original Beast War figures. They're fun toys. They're definitely fun toys. They're, I would say, a lot more playable than G1 toys. But that's not saying much, because G1s were just imported Japanese toys from the early 80s. Beast Wars was the shit. Beast Wars was the shit. It was good. Beast Wars was fantastic. Beast Wars the second with Leo Prime. I have Leo Prime. He's okay. When I first got him, I thought he was great because all the gimmicks. After a couple years of playing with him, he's okay. This guy, I would say this is a fantastic figure. Figure-wise. Like, not because of what it brought me on that night, but I would legitimately say this is a fun figure. It is a good figure to play with. Now, the fucking ass blaster here. What sold me on this figure was the fact it's one of the first Transformers in decades to have a slider joint. And the fact the gun literally has a stand that comes down. Like, that was not needed, but they included it, and it's pretty freaking cool. But that's it for the robot mode. You can pose him all you want. He can hold the cannon. Like, his arm legitimately can hold it. It's not going to swing down or become loose over time. They can legitimately hold the cannon. But that's it for the robot mode. So, moving on to the Mammoth for the very first time. Let's see if I do this. Oh, for starters, I forgot to tell you something. A little fix for this figure, if you, think this falls off too easily, is I simply just put a little piece of tape right here, and it works just fine. Alright. That was actually a really fun transformation. I'm not gonna lie, people say it's a bad transformation. That was legitimately fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really fun. This is the Mammoth. It's kind of cute. This is my first time ever seeing the Mammoth in hand, because I just haven't transformed it yet, and I actually really, really like it. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like it. Besides the kibble, it's fine. It's actually really fun. The trunk is the only thing that moves. The legs can go forward. That's okay. It's a brick, but it's actually a really good brick. I'm kind of speechless. It's actually a really good freaking holding figure. I like it. I really like it. See you guys next time. I actually really like this thing. Well, the Mammoth mode, I definitely like it. Alright, see you later.